Hey, welcome back to On the Peg with me, your host, the one, the only, the eyebrow-raising, the bearded toyholic. I am, of course, Joseph, known as the Mad Montreal Man. And today we got a show that is partially responsible because a friend of mine, who shall remain nameless, sent me a gift. So thank you. You know who you are. And we have two figures for you today. We have a McFarlane Red Platinum Spawn, the Defiant from Rat City. I never read the comic book, but it's a Spawn figure, and I've had a few already, so I figured why not. And thanks to the gift from my friend, who I shall not name, but you know, she knows who she is. We have a limited edition, only 4,600 of these. The Dark Knight Batman Who Laughs Accent Edition. But what do you say we start off with, let's start off with Spawn. Now, I don't normally collect the Spawns, because normally, as I said before in previous videos, I don't like the asymmetry of the Spawn characters and designs. I like symmetry in a design, and this thing seems to have a lot of symmetry. So what do you say I get my good friend, your good friend, the enemy of all mint and package, especially this kind of packaging. It looks nice, but it's hard to open. You know who I'm talking about, Dr. Scalpel. Ooh, you are being hypnotized by the shiny blade. The shiny blade of action figure removal. Haha. Back after the close-up. Well, you saw in the close-up, he actually comes with a cardboard back. I like that. They don't normally do this for the DC, you know, packaging like this. You know, the page puncher ones don't normally have this. They just have the comic book. And it also has the comic book, of course. It's actually a pretty thick comic book. I haven't read it yet, but black and white comic book. I guess it goes to the black and white thing. So I actually do like this. Nice little treat. I'll read the comic book later. It also comes with the card. Okay. And, of course, it does come with some accessories. It comes with these two white effects. I'm not sure exactly what kind of powers they are, but hey, effects are effects, right? It comes with, I think, some of the nicest detailed little alternate hands. I mean, they're actually these are, I mean, you can see the long fingernails. These are pretty good creepy hands. I like them. It also comes with the base. Now, I'm not going to complain about the base because, well, if you notice, there's no hole on that foot, really. It's only one hole on that foot, and it works. It actually holds him up. I also like the fact that the hands here, this is not stuck to the hand. You can actually change the hands and still have that effect. So let's talk about the figure. First of all, it is a wired cape. I like that. It's a wired cape. And I'm not normally a big super fan of the Spawn action figures. If you watched my videos before, I get a few. I like them. I always find something wrong with them. Honestly, I am not finding anything really wrong with this figure. I do like the look of it. I mean, black and white I do like. I like the symmetry. There's symmetry all throughout this guy. He stands well. I mean, yeah, this is a bit odd. I mean, you know, I like this shoulder. I'm not happy with this shoulder, so there's a little asymmetry there. But for the most part, it is a cool looking figure. I do like this one. I mean, I'm not sure. I haven't seen the regular version of this one, which is the red and blue with a bit of black. But I do actually like this one. This one, I'm happy I picked up. I like the details, and I can see a lot of people who do customs would probably maybe do a head swap on this thing. I wish I could swap out the shoulders a little bit, but for what it is, I am happy with it. I'm giving this one, say, well, for my Spawn shelf, which I have a few, yeah, he's the front of the shelf. I actually like this guy. As for the comic, I don't know if I like the comic or not, but I like the look of it. It has a very Robotech sort of look to it. Going back, Robotech, old school. I'm old after all. Don't say anything, editor. But I do actually like them. I also like the fact that, you know, I thought it was going to be a solid, weird cape, because in the packaging it's cut off to the side, but no, wired cape. McFarlane Toys, you did good on this one. I'm actually happy with this. This gives me hope for the future when the end of the DC multiverse happens. Maybe there'll be some other stuff like this I'll pick up. Which also reminds me, hey, McFarlane Toys, you just released a whole Batman wave in the States that you can't even get pre-orders for here in Canada. So this is a message to McFarlane Toys, ZB Games, and any major like action figure supplier out there. Don't you think it's about time you sponsor me? Send me some stuff so I can review it ahead of time for the Canadian market. I'm just saying. If not, maybe Mattel will say, hey, we want this guy. We want his videos. But I do like the figure. I am looking forward to eventually getting all the stuff that already came out in the States in January. Some point, hopefully maybe end of this month, or my luck it'll be April. It's just weird how nothing really new has come out in Canada for a while now. But I got him, and he's kind of cool. I do like him. And that's it for this guy. Not the end of the show, though, because we have one more figure to go. Thanks to my friend. I won't mention her name. She's a friend I've known for over 30 years. Goes all the way back to my time in Vancouver. Not my friends in Montreal, but a friend in Vancouver. She helped me out this week, and I'm sending her a gift and thank you. It's a specialized painting I'm doing. For those who don't know, I'm an abstract artist. I do paintings. So I'm doing a very special painting to say thank you to her. But because of her, yes, once more, another Batman Who Laughs. I know. We've had a few of these, haven't we? But it's a black and white action edition. Limited number. And you know what I love doing to those limited numbers? Because it drives those mint and package people crazy. I like getting Dr. Scalpel out, and we take him out. Because it's part of the fun of collecting. I mean, yeah, I have some stuff that kept in packaging, you know, mostly because I picked it up either when it was on sale or was a double, or I was trying to get a complete series. But for the most part, you know, you gotta take them out and enjoy them. I mean, I know some people have collections where everything is like mounted on the wall. They can see them, they can enjoy them that way. When you don't have the space, you have to rely on shelves and cramming a bunch of action figures on a shelf. I kind of like a mix of both. I like having a lot of action figures crammed on shelving. I like having packaging on a shelf as well that I can go, hey, I got that one. Which one am I missing? but I also like having a few that are mounted to the wall in a small section of the studio. But that's enough about me. Oh, and by the way, I'm looking for some accessories. This is from the Dark Knight series. I'm looking for the front legs, back legs, and tail, if you got spares. I'm also looking for the Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze arms and legs. I have some customs in mind. But what do you say we continue taking the Batman Who Laughs out of the package, throw in a close-up, and we'll be back right after that. You know, they said a black and white accent edition. I should have noticed the accent is in purple. He's really, you saw in the close-up, he's more black, purple, gray, and a little bit of white. But it works. I actually like the color scheme. Of course, he comes with the card-holding base, the card, and it's an okay number. Not great. It's an okay number. It'll go with the rest of the cards that I have. He also comes with no spare hands. No spare hands. But he does come with the knife and the scythe and the base that actually works. And, you know, I kind of like the combination. I like the purple on the black. It really has a certain feel to it. The gray pants, I could have probably gone with black pants too, but you know, I do like the color scheme. You know, the hands are white, kind of like the face. It's kind of like, okay, it's not gloves, it's his hands. But yeah, it's not a bad looking version of the Batman Who Laughs. Articulation's pretty limited. Whenever they do this kind of chest, you know there's not going to be much. The head, I would love to get a version of the Batman Who Laughs without the crown of thorns. You know what I mean? It'd be cool just to have like a Bruce Wayne head with the grin and white to put onto this head. And I know I could do a head swap and do a face paint, but it wouldn't be the same proportions. But yeah, it's not a bad action figure when it comes to accent editions. Now, between the two of them for today, I never thought I'd say this, but Spawn is the better action figure. It just overall is a better accent, black and white, than the black, white, and purple accent of the Batman Who Laughs. But that's it for the show. Once again, thank you to my friend who sent me the gift that allowed me to get this guy. And yeah, it's going to be ongoing to see how long I keep the show going, especially when there's nothing coming in. That's probably why I'm making those pitches. Like, listen, if you know a store or if you have something you want me to review, let me know. I'm more than willing to accept gifts when it comes to action figures, of course. You know, it would be nice if McFarlane Toys would send stuff to Canada first once in a blue moon. Or at least maybe find other, okay, not just me, but any other content creator in Canada who does action figure reviews. Are there any other out there? Are there any other Canadians doing this show? I know a lot of people in the States do it, but it'd be nice. It'd be nice if I can get stuff ahead of time, for example, especially with that new Batman wave that I've seen out in the States, the Damian Wayne Batman wave, which who knows when we're going to get them here. At this rate, I'm still waiting for the stuff that came out in the States in January to start showing up here. I got lots of pre-orders. That GoFundMe, by the way, is still there. If you want to help through the GoFundMe, that'd be great too. And I'm also looking at what to start buying after the multiverse ends. I was thinking about picking up some Mortal Kombat stuff, the classic ones, because I picked up a few. If you watch the show, you know I've reviewed them before. I wasn't too crazy about them, but to keep the show going, I need to have action figures. I was also looking at some of the more expensive stuff, which would mean maybe buying one action figure every couple of months for the more high-end stuff. I don't want to go that route, really, because, first of all, quite often, most of them are bootlegs. I mean, if the company sent me them, I'd review them, of course, and they might change my mind. That's a hint for all those companies in Japan and other places that I won't mention that do the bootlegs. Hey, you send stuff to Sir Doric, send stuff to me. I'm just saying. But that's it for the show. Yes, I'm feeling a little bit better. A little bit. Still a little under the weather, but slowly getting there. The studio is pretty much done, except I still have a whole bunch of stuff I have to put up on display. The shelving hasn't fallen. I still have a dream of collecting the complete collector series eventually. But that's it for the show. So, of course, as always, please do me a favor. Hit the like button if you actually enjoyed the show. If you haven't done it already, why are you waiting? Come on, subscribe. Okay? Not people subscribe. I'll keep the show going anyway. Even the DC multiverse will end. Which I hope it doesn't, but it will. But there'll be other DC stuff. There'll be other action figures. And, of course, please comment and share. I like the comments. I try to respond to the comments as soon as I see them. And if you share the video, well, you know who to share it with. Links are below. That's it. For the most part, it's important for your body, your mind, and your emotional well-being. Do your best to stay healthy. And when you get an action figure that all enough surprises you with a wired cape and mostly symmetrical, it's a good way to stay happy. And no matter what's going on in the world nowadays, I know it's not easy. It's tough out there, but you still have to do your best. Even if you have to fake it, do your best to stay positive. And we'll see you next time here on The Pig. About the kind of art I do, well, make a comment. I'll send you the link to some of the stuff I have online already. It's the same thing if you want to see some of my character designs I've done in the past. And Shane, don't worry, I'm still working on what if the Golden Age DC characters were in Canada. I'm still working on that too. But until next time, guys, take care.